What's up, guys? Welcome back to What Cheers. I'm Nick, and you know what? Before we get into this, I'll tell you right now, it is 1:30 a.m. on Sunday, August 4th, and I am sitting down to review this beer because I am that excited about it, and I want to post it immediately to you guys today. So, without further ado, you can tell what this is already. This is the Stone collaboration R&R Coconut IPA that was thought up and created by Reschan, who is a fellow beer tuber and a longtime supporter of me and a lot of other beer tubers out there. And it is beyond cool that he has a beer that was brewed up at Stone by him winning a homebrew contest out at Stone several months back in the spring with his friend Robert Masterson. They're both homebrewers. They both have been homebrewing for a while. They never had brewed a beer together before until this beer, and it won the whole homebrew contest. And so Stone picked it up to do on their large scale brewing system and to do this collaboration with them. Also in this collaboration is Rip Current, which Ryan and Robert chose to do as they were the second part of the collaboration, and then of course it was brewed at Stone. A little bit about this beer. I've watched all of Ryan's YouTube videos talking about this beer. I've kept up with everything over the months. From what I understand, this was something that they started thinking up at the end of last year, early this year, and they started making homebrew batches, of course, and they just loved it. They knew they had something going that was really unique, something that they thought people would really like, and it just turned out to be a huge hit. So a little bit about the beer though itself. Right off the bat, watching Ryan's latest video this week, they didn't actually end up getting to use the hops that they used in the homebrew version, which, I mean, it's kind of understandable. I don't even know what hops those were. I don't think you actually said, Ryan, which hops you couldn't get, but you were brewing in a small batch, and of course when you have to put it out in Stone's scale, of course you're going to have to make sacrifices. But from what I understand, you guys, they got 5 different hops that they combined to try to create something similar to what they got in the homebrew version. And those hops I have here, you guys use Centennial, Helga, Belma, Calypso, Amarillo, and Simcoe. That's actually 6 hops, but that's what I got from your video anyway. So it looks like a blend of maybe 6 hops. And then the malts, I believe you said Pilsner malt, Munich malt, and honey malt were used. And it's 7.7% alcohol, which is pretty good for an IPA, pretty strong, single IPA. And it's 90 IBUs, and you guys brewed it with 280 pounds, or I should say Stone, whoever, brewed with 280 pounds of coconut. So I am super excited because obviously, like I said, Ryan has been commenting on my videos. He's been a really cool guy since day one. He was somebody that I used to watch his beer reviews before I even got started, and one of my inspirations to getting my own beer review channel going. So it's pretty surreal for him, I'm sure, and it's pretty cool for me. So I just got this. I'm hopefully be one of the first people to post this, and I'm in Rhode Island, so it's pretty cool that I got this fast. I don't know how, but only one shop got it, and it was in the back room. I had to ask for it, and 1 bottle per person. So it says enjoy by 10/10/13, so they want you to drink this really fresh. So let's get right into it now after all that talking. Alright guys, got the cap off. Let's give it a pour. Very, very interested to see just how this came out and if the coconut presence is really there. I know Ryan said that it was a little disappointing to them in the fact that it didn't have as much as you would like. Again, I'm not surprised, just because you're brewing such a large scale and some things get sacrificed. Hopefully, though, it's close enough that you're happy with it, Ryan, and that the people are happy overall. I hope so, because it would be kind of a bummer if your recipe got a little bit watered down, I guess, and not quite what you want it to be. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. Completely clear. I mean, this is actually one of the clearest. This is one of the clearest IPAs I've ever seen. I mean, you can see like right through it. It's crazy. Definitely a lighter side of golden color to it. Crystal clear. There's a little bit of a head here. It's definitely a white head. Some bubbles, bigger bubbles, some small bubbles too, and some nice lacing. Just looks like a pretty clear IPA. Moderate amount of carbonation coming up from the bottom of the glass, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and get an aroma finally of the Stone R&R Coconut IPA. Yeah, it's got that typical Stone dank quality to it that you do expect to smell when you smell a Stone IPA. Really not getting any coconut, I've got to be honest. I'm getting just really earthy, pungent hops. I'm not even getting that much citrus. Getting a little bit of sweetness. I guess there is a little bit of tropical fruits. Maybe some mango, some peach. But really, it just kind of smells like a Stone IPA, a little bit more amped up. Not getting any coconut in the aroma. A little bit disappointed so far. But it smells good. It just doesn't smell like coconut IPA. So, all right, I'm hoping the taste is a little bit different, guys. Cheers. Yeah, I don't taste any coconut either. Wow. I'm shocked. Nope. That's disappointing. I'm really, really surprised. I do not even get a faint hint of it. I mean, even when you suggest something, you usually taste it no matter what, just because somebody suggested it. This just tastes like a Stone Ruination. It absolutely just tastes like a Stone Ruination to me. There's absolutely nothing about it that it stands out. It's not very tropical tasting. It tastes hoppy, really, really overly hoppy, like Stone IPAs are. It's got dank kind of hops to it, earthy, pungent, not too much tropical. There's a slight sweetness to it, but there's absolutely no hint of a coconut in this beer. I'm sorry, it's just not there. I mean, I'm searching for it. And I'm drinking this on a fresh palate. I don't taste anything. Wow. I'm gonna let it warm up and see if it changes, but I'm just really surprised, and this is totally being honest. I just don't know what's going on with this beer. I'm really surprised, but I'll come back in a few minutes. I'm gonna let it warm up and I'll give it another shot. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. I let it warm up for a bit. I've been sipping on it, smelling it. I'm getting a little bit more sweetness. I'm getting a little bit less dank earthiness. There's definitely like a little bit of a mango kind of thing, maybe a melon sweetness to it. So the aroma has definitely improved for me, letting the temperature warm up a little bit. But I gotta be honest, the flavor is just not at all as advertised. It tastes like a Stone IPA. And I'm really sorry to say that because I wanted this to be something unique, and as advertised, it's supposed to be something unique. The whole point of this beer is the coconut. Otherwise, you just have an IPA. So to say it's coconut IPA and to not get any coconut is really a letdown, and I'm sure Ryan is let down. And I'm sure that this isn't how he wanted it to come out. And I'm definitely sure that if I tasted his homebrew, it would be a 180 from this. I just can't wrap my head around Stone putting out this beer to their distribution, knowing full well that it tastes nothing like what they tasted at that homebrew. I'm sure of it, and I'm sure that Ryan would attest to that because it tastes like a Stone beer. I'm sure Ryan's beer didn't taste like this. And I know he said they couldn't get the hops and all that, but really, they were trying to approximate, something close to his recipe, and it's just, I'll let him comment, but like this doesn't seem to me like it's anything other than a Stone IPA with trying to be a little bit different. There's nothing about it that really says this is a coconut IPA. This is something unique. This is something vibrant, exciting. It's not dank, earthy hops. Some sweetness. There's no coconut. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know. You guys let me know. Open yours up. I'd love to know if you think you're getting something different. I'm getting a lot of hops. I'm getting that super, dry, bitter finish from a typical Stone IPA. Very classic of their style. Strong, hoppy, bitter, dry, and other than maybe this is tastes like a Stone Ruination or a little bit of an Enjoy By, a little bit of a Ruin 10. It's very much similar to tasting to any Stone beer, any Stone hoppy beer you've ever had. They're regular ones. Touch of sweetness in the taste too, like in the nose. That's it. I'm not gonna go any further on this, guys. It's just not. To me, it's a letdown because I was really stoked about it and Ryan doing it and how cool that was, and I would love to come out, Ryan, and try your homebrew, man. I'm sure it is really, really good. I have no doubt it's phenomenal, and I would love to try it sometime, man. So if I can get out there, I'd love to taste it. I'm sure it's awesome, and I'm sorry that Stone wasn't able to. I'm sorry they weren't able to replicate it for you. It's too bad. It's really a shame. But at the same time, I'm sure it's an awesome experience. And how cool is it to have your name on a bottle of beer? That's awesome, man. So right now, as it stands, this has an 83 on Beer Advocate. So I didn't read the reviews. I just saw that number and I was thinking, okay, that's a little bit weird. But I'm kind of guessing where they're coming from now with that. And I wouldn't be surprised if the score goes down, to be honest, just because people were probably like me expecting a coconut IPA, and they're not getting hardly anything of that. So 83 from Beer Advocate. I don't know, guys. This is a tough one. I love Ryan. I don't want to score it low, but you know what I mean? I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 78. It's like a C plus. I don't know. It's just not what it's advertised as. I'm probably sound like I'm bitching now, but I'm not. I just really want it to be awesome for him and for everyone else getting it, and I'm gonna go 78. I mean, it's not quite in the good range for me. It's definitely an average, and that's it, guys. Let me know what you think of it when you get to have a chance to try it. It's like $8 a bomber, and it's very limited. I'd love to get it on draft. If I get it on draft, I hear it's Ryan said it would probably taste a lot better, a lot different. So I'll try to get it on draft, and I'll come back to you guys with a follow-up video if I get to do that, because I really care about this beer. Yeah, so remember, guys, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, and congratulations, Ryan, and thank you for all you do in the craft beer scene and on YouTube, and thank you for supporting me and all the other beer tubers out there. And man, I wish you all the success in the future. So cheers to you, Ryan, cheers to everybody, and I'll see you in another beer review.